What's up, guys? This is Tom Burker from Car Reps Daily in the 2017 Lincoln Continental. This is the Continental Black Label all-wheel drive with the 3-liter twin turbocharged V6. So we're the top dog here in terms of the powertrain, making 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque evenly, with through a 6-speed automatic and delivering a sprint time of about 5.3 seconds to 60 miles an hour. So we've got sport modes, and we're going to engage them right now for this enthusiastic drive, but really want to showcase how awesome the new Continental is. Oh my gosh. Really great kickdown and really serious thrust straight ahead. So the new Continental, obviously this is a car that knows what it is. A super luxe machine is what we'll cover in the first part. Second bullet point of the review, we'll touch on how the car does on a really tight, high performance handling road here with the shift pedals engaged, and then the third segment. Wow, cool. We'll discuss some of the equipment that's on this awesome car. All right, so 2017 Lincoln Continental. So this car is all new and is huge. It's 118-inch wheelbase, curb weight's above 4,000 pounds, an enormous back seat, shoulder room like for the gods in front. I mean, it's absolutely enormous. Looks amazing, and has an all-new sort of like cab backward type of elegance in its exterior design for 2017 that is like, hasn't been seen in decades from Lincoln. Looks gorgeous and comes at the same time as sort of like a really fantastic level of luxury from their Black Label cars. So Lincoln is like, they're basically just doing really awesome stuff right now. They've had that Navigator concept, which is a stunner, and followed it up with the production 2018 Navigator that looks absolutely magnificent. They replaced the MKS sedan, which was always a livery favorite, with this fantastic Continental that is just stellar in so many ways. And they have their SUV game. Nice. Their SUV game is on point too with the new MKX. So really Lincoln's just like on a roll. So it's fantastic to see some of this new fantastic exterior design looks and fantastic interior quality levels and taste levels in general, as well as like refinement and comfort and all that, come together with like the cool new exterior and actually like some kind of a sexy new brand appeal. Wow, so this car is doing great on twisty roads. I can't even wait to discuss it. So we're just in sport mode, so it's keeping me like in Sport 3. But what I'm really feeling is something that you can't feel when you're just driving around town as much, which is this torque vectoring rear differential. Wow, that's amazing. It's not actually a differential. It's the twin clutch rear end from the Focus RS. Makes an appearance in this Lincoln Continental. So even though we have a twin turbo V6 and an all-wheel drive and obviously 4,500 pounds as a curb weight, this car really belies that when you're driving fast like this. I mean, this car is seriously engaged around these corners in a way that I was not expecting at all on the way over here. I just have to say. Still recording, that's good. Very speedy. Brakes have a really confidence-inspiring feel. Steering very deliberate. It feels like a Lincoln. So it feels very solid, and it feels like a Lincoln in the same way that Lincolns kind of feel like a little launcher. It feels like the most luxurious of vehicles. So it feels sort of like a Bentley-ish Lincoln in terms of like how heavy and meaty it is from the get-go, and at most times driving it. With that Bentley comparison being particularly apt because of the heavily front biased weight distribution, front and rear, versus like pure performance layouts, or fairly high performance layouts like the Cadillac CT6 with its longitudinal mounted engine and rear wheel drive or all wheel drive. It's just lighter in front, versus this is like a transverse motor. And it definitely feels meaty, which it always has. But this new all-wheel drive system makes it feel a lot better out of corners. Obviously, I came out of that corner on full throttle, 90-degree curve, and there was no bad behavior from the front wheels. Nothing going on, and it just sort of pushed cleanly from the outside rear wheel. So this Focus RS system is obviously toned down dramatically for the Continental application, but it's not down-tuned. If anything, it's just as strong and effective at distributing power across the back axle as it is in the Focus RS, where it's like amazing, and you can have drift mode and like all this cool stuff. I want to get out of the paddle shift mode though. Okay, so now I'm just back into regular S, which is engaged by it. And so we haven't even touched on like how fucking, excuse me, how plush this vehicle really is, which is, it's stunningly so. It's very, very nice to drive and be in with a tremendous amount of luxury. So we've got this Black Label collection on our test car. Has jet black leather seats for its 24-way adjustable seats, which are simply magnificent. And then it has Chilean Maple for the woods, and this chestnut sort of saddle finish for the leathers that wrap all the other details. Quality is through the roof. This is the second Ford I've had in a couple months, versus this Continental versus the Ford Explorer Platinum is like in a different universe in terms of its quality and tactility and how nice everything feels to operate. Like little stuff, like, you know, there's like it just feels very, very precise and very, very high quality. In a way that is all new to any Ford-based American vehicles I've ever driven. So this car is amazing and really is going to bode really, really well for the upcoming Navigator. So the new Navigator is going to share some of this new tech from the Continental here, mostly including the cabin, like the seats and stuff. These seats are fantastic. They're all new. They're called like perfect position. So it comes standard. Lincoln Continental comes standard with like 10-way power seats from its base price of about $45,000. But as you add on some options, like our Black Label car comes with 24-way power seats that are simply ridiculously, awesomely adjustable. Awesomely adjustable and really, really comfortable with like a hard spine as a hardback seat, and then soft sort of like wings and that provide actually really good lateral support, are really, really comfortable long term. They're like amazing seats. Like the perfect position thing is no joke. And then you have the optional 30-way seats that have like massage and multi-contour, even more multi-contour stuff. But very, very nice. So a lot of that will feed right into the new Navigator as well. And is going to be all the better for it. This new generation Lincoln has so much mojo. All right, so let's talk about pricing. So it starts from $45,000 and comes standard with front-wheel drive and a 3.7-liter naturally aspirated V6, making 305 horsepower. Then the next jump up is a 2.7-liter twin turbocharged V6, making 335 horsepower and 380 foot-pounds of torque. That 2.7-liter turbo is available with all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive. And then you have the top engine, which is a $3,400 option, and it makes, from a 3-liter V6, it makes 400 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque evenly, and is available only with all-wheel drive. So at this engine level, I think is available from like the mid-50s, but for our car, because it's a Black Label Lincoln Continental, it comes in with a sticker price of $65,000, and then we add options onto there. So we've got like a $4,000 backseat package with like massaging rear seats, super adjustable rear seats, and like all this luxury stuff back there. A $3,000 tech package for all your active safety stuff, which is genuinely helpful in this Lincoln and seriously simple to operate. Everything is really, really easy, but high quality and not Ford-like in its buttons. There's a lot of like new Lincoln stuff in here, is what I'm trying to say. So that's like $7,000 in options. And then we have the caviar gray paint, auto high beams, and oops, yeah, and the okay. So then when we add the turbocharged 3-liter twin turbo V6, that takes us to about $12,000 in options. So out the door, and on the road, this 2017 Continental Black Label Thoroughbred is the trim that they call this Thoroughbred. Is $78,920 all in, which is very, very high for any Lincoln or American car, but actually feels like terrific value. Once you see this cabin and like the door handles and the way everything clicks and touches and operates in this Lincoln, you're gonna be like, okay, that's not bad value. So it comes in at $78,000, and it is like amazing. It's giving me the giggles because it's such a cool car. So 2017 Continental is obviously a love fest here from Tom at Car Revs Daily. Last thing we'll touch on are the Black Label themes. So these Black Label packages, I think, add about $5,000, and there are 3 available. There's Venetian blue, or no, Rhapsody in blue, I guess. Rhapsody is, so it's like all blue leather, like this dark sort of like French blue. Looks really cool. And then there's Chalet, which is like white leathers and sort of like light woods and that sort of appearance. And then you have this, which is called the Black Label Thoroughbred, is the look in here. And that has like this diamond-perforated black leather with contrasted with the Chilean Maple and our chestnut leathers. So, and of course, like dark alcantara for the headlining. I mean, it's like so posh inside this Lincoln. It's super nice. I'm gonna go take photos of it. Really shocked at how well it did on that twisty road. I mean, this car is big and drives big around town, but you get it in sport mode and out on the twisties, and this new twin clutch rear end with this all-wheel drive system really like makes the big girl dance. So we'll see you guys next time. This is Tom Burkhart from Car Revs Daily in the 2017 Lincoln Continental Black Label 3-liter turbo all-wheel drive.